Nimbus, the space gate to Dark World is charged up and now open. Welcome back, X, YouTube, Twitch. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another market watching. Again, guys, we're going to do these videos because I have a huge passion for trade card games. I love talking about trading card games and I want to continue to build a community that has the same love and passion for admiring all those gorgeous lore windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. Left off yesterday, we was we went down the rabbit hole a little bit because we was into the 2014 Mega 10 Mega Pack when they ain't have nothing to do. Well, it did have something. Did it? No, I don't think it had anything to do with 2018. What the heck did the 2014 Mega 10's Mega Pack have to do with 2018? I don't know, but we ended up on Armada's Keeper of Boundaries, a pretty dope secret rare synchro monster. I'm coming out of Judgment of the Light originally. I think it was like Mystical Fairy Euphoria. Oh man, that's so disappointing. Mystical Fairy Euphoria didn't get a reprint in this set. They missed it. They had a chance to pick that secret rare, bring it to life. Evanescence. Uh, yeah, Daddy Dude. Now where was I? It was going over Armadi's Keeper of Boundaries. He reminds me of a couple of cards. I think it was like Chaos Angel, maybe. No, no, not Chaos Angel. It was like Chaos Sphere, and there was another card that came with Chaos, but Chaos Sphere and some other Chaos monster. But that's what like this Armada's Keeper of Boundaries like reminds me of. I feel like there's some type of connection, but I mean we would never know because unlike Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh likes to leave their lore ambiguous, ambiguous as hell. I mean they tell us in the spell and trap cards, but gee whiz, I mean can it be any more ambiguous? Uh, but yeah, like the last time we didn't. I wanted to touch on. Let's look at some of these new sets because I haven't looked at them in a while. We've been on 2018 for like a week and a half or something crazy. Has it been that long, or has it just been like a week? We're at the end of the year. I know that. Okay, Fire Kings displays. They $90. Interestingly enough, these are actually holding some value. Okay. Valiant Smashers. What do we got going on back here? Uh, the Centurion collector's rares, they're under $100 right now. You're looking at 900, yeah, 90 for Chudea, 94 for Mera. I wonder what that is. The booster box is down to 52.79. So I mean, estimated base price for a collector's rare in the set is still around like 160, $165. Uh, so they're still all the majority of all of these are on Uber deal mode right now. But yeah, looking at it, the ultra rares are still holding good value. Emblema O, 37 listings as low as $30, market price 31.96. Primera, 44 listings as low as 27.74, market price 32.71. This QCSR is ridiculously cheap. I mean, I know these QCSRs are not like one in every 96 packs. At best, I give them two per case, but I doubt even that. I feel like the pull rates on these are really bad. Therefore, this being a $24 QCSR is criminally undervalued. But then a lot, like I said, a lot of these collectors rares, they're really cheap as well. You got Memento and Dark Blade, 25 listings as low as 25.99, market price 28.22. I mean, the lure windows on these are nice. I have no idea what any of these do. Even the Centurions, I haven't read those yet. I mean, when I get the urge, to read a new book, I'll be sure to come over here to Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Guide. Filter Booster Pack, Valiant Smashers is at the top. And there you go. You got Mementos with some pretty dope, with a pretty dope scan. So was this the QCSR? I think this is the QCSR with a pretty dope scan. Dang, they have so much text on these cards. Look at the text. Like I said, when I want to read a book, I'm gonna be sure to come over here and look at these mementos. Oh, that's dope. They got the static background, that matching static background. But it doesn't seem to be there aren't any tuner monsters. It doesn't seem to be any extra deck monsters for this thing. No. For some reason they put terraforming right there. Then there can only be one. Didn't they give there can only be one a collector's rare in a side set? Why do they have it in there again? You got Primera. The background on these look nice, actually. This is the first time I actually looked at these cards on Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Guide, but these lure windows look nice. I mean, yeah, TCG player, their scans, they don't do the lure windows justice at all. The only cards that really um, are able to show off their detail on TCG player are, I mean, well, you have to click into the card, and then outside of that, it's just full art cards. If you're looking at 24 listings at once, it's full art. Those are the only things you're really going to be able to see the true detail for. Um, but looking at that set, it did look kind of nice. 52.79. Like the card designs in there were pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know what any of them do. I'm not ready to read a book right now, but yes, that was the QCSR, the first card in the set. Memento Tecutica Combined Creation. Okay. I wonder what the lore is behind that. And then they gave us Dark Honest Collector's Rare. What's Honest Collector's? Look at the difference between the Dark Honest Collector's Rare and the Honest Collector's Rare. The Honest Collector's Rare actually had, even though it's still criminally undervalued, you're looking at like almost two playsets for the price of what it would cost to pull one at random. Dark Honest is even cheaper than that. It's a sub $10. 44 listings goes 874 for a true side set collector's rare. As Perfect Cell would say during the Cell games, incredible. I don't want to get too stuck. I mean, the ultra rares are really holding this set up some way, somehow. I don't want to get too caught up in a Valiant Smasher, though. Let's go into the rarity collection. We haven't looked at this in a minute. It's been a couple of days or so. We filter in only QCSRs. That's where our focus is. I really don't care what happens to the prismatic collector's rares in the set. The prismatic ultimate rares. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys want more info on that stuff, you're gonna have to. I mean, maybe one day. I may be interested in seeing what those prices are going for, but I'm not interested in them at all right now. I'm looking for the cards that will poof disappear, and that's the QCSRs. These are the ones for sure that will go up in flames if you're not paying too close attention to them. I mean, Mud Dragon of the Swamp, 21 listings, goes 13.99, mark price 14.53 now. Was that the card that we seen last time that had appreciated in value? Oh, Artifact Lancey, are you kidding me? First it was Heat Soul hitting 150. Now Artifact. See what I'm saying about cards proof disappearing right here? Now Artifact Lancia. 5 listings goes $25. Market price 13.20. Really? Really? People were playing Artifact Lancia like that? No. What was the last one? Heat Soul. Pre-preparation of right. 6 listings goes 14.96. Market price okay. All right. Then Gearsu 22 listings as well as 7.99 market price 854. Okay. People trying to make these cards go up in flames. Speaking of flames, hold on, there was heat sale. Okay, so heat sale after is up to $150. Excuse me, up to $150. Now falling back down all the way to 28 listings as low as 9.99. So pre-prep Artifact Lancia. Then Gearsu probably is gonna have some staying power around like the $20 price point. I ain't gonna lie about getting Gearsu. That's just the way it is for him. It's a good card. But pre-prep, Artifact Lancia, I mean Artifact Lancia, it can, show itself in different formats and it's a three of, but still, it's not sticking. I don't see it happening. And of course, like always, guys, we doing these market watches outside alive with the live shooting live with you guys. So you're gonna hear the birds and the bees, the wind blowing in the background, and your occasional wind chime clanging. There's still a lot of really, really cheap QCSRs in here. Um, I did want to take a gander at some of the core set QCSRs. I know we're not sipping to our topic. Our main topic is, the year of 2018 and what's really going down in there 5 years later. There's some stuff I want to look at. Hold on. Okay, yeah, Age of Overlord. That's a good start. Age of Overlord, Duelist Nexus, Monstrous Revenge, 75 QCSRs. Should I could probably filter it right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and filter it right here because this is really what I want to look at. Monstrous Revenge, and then Duelist Nexus. Okay, so SP Little Knight, 23 listings as low as 495, market price 503. Okay, about steady. IP Mascarena's up 14 listings as low as 274.95. That happened a good week ago. I want to say we looked at this and seen that. Um, Wanted Secret of Sinful Spoils, 11 listings as low as 181.98, market price 191.46. We don't got the booster boxes up for Age of Overlord, but I think they're around $80 right now. So, I mean, you're looking at like 2 for 1. The price of what it would cost to pull one Sinful Spoils at random, you can buy two straight up. So, I mean, yeah, you could buy what, like, how many booster boxes? 4 booster boxes for that price. And that'll give you 8 secret rares. So you can try to pull, you know, more than one to the secret simple squares in those 8 secrets as well. But I mean, it's a gamble. It's placing your bet. I'd much rather place my bet on just grabbing the two QCSRs like this straight up. To cop that, take it from my bank account, ship it to my door. This is probably going to be max rarity for the lifespan of wanted secret sample spoils. So I mean, it's only been at 181.98. If it sticks around, it was pretty good. Same thing with Sky Crisis. Like all it can really do from here, 12 listings loads 166.10, market price 182.14. You were getting 2 for 1. All it can do from here is go up. The Baishu Lubellion, I thought it got bought out recently. It looks like it's going down. 8 listings loads 157, market price 182.07. I think that's a really good deal, even though that's right around like because Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge, their booster boxes are like $55, and it's like one in every three boxes one in every 3 boxes. A QCSR one in every 3 boxes in Monsters Revenge. So that's like one in every 72 packs. So that's what is it? 50, about 170. So its market price is kind of right at the estimated base price. It's as low as listing price is a little bit under that, so it's like right at it. It's not on a deal or anything like that. It's MSRP essentially. Um, the Zeus is down, even though the Zeus has Starlight Rare that it has to compete with. I'm a huge fan of the QCSR, interestingly enough, because of that stamp. Like, I really, that embroidered stamp in the text box is really cool. I think it's really cool. I really like it. Um, and the same thing for the Black Witch. Like, this is probably going to be max rarity for her for the entirety of her lifespan. So, if she never gets hit, all this can do is go up. Welcome Labyrinth, appreciating the value. I wonder if they do hit Labyrinth, like what do they hit? Do they hit Lady? Do they hit Welcome? Do they hit Big Welcome? Like what's the target if they're trying to hit Labyrinth? M City, Glory of Horus, again another card if it sticks around. M City reminds me a lot of Rebellion. Like those cards together, I feel like are extremely powerful. And then for them to have QCSRs to top it all off and not have competing Starlight rares, like I said, Rebellion is pretty much MSRP, but Horse, you can get a playset of Horse for the price of what it would cost to pull one at 28 listings as well as 99 to 69. Like that's a super deal or an Uber deal. I like that better. Lady Lavender with the Silver Castle got motherfuckers paying her bills in high heels if she didn't have a Starlight rare. 27 listings as well as 83.99 mark plus 109.70. It'll probably be higher, but I mean when you look at it, when you look at it, the QCSR actually has a uniqueness to it from the standpoint that it matches the Welcome Labyrinth QCSR. The Starlight, it can't do that. It can't match in rarity, which is, I think, really, really cool. I'm a huge proponent of having, you know, archetypes with matching card rarities. That's why I'm a huge fan, even though a lot of people dislike those ultra rare reprint sets because it just like floods the market with ultra rares. I'm a huge fan of those because they fit a lot of different archetypes in there together. Like what they did, I think it was Ghost from the Past, the second haunting, when they gave us like the agents, and then like in Magnificent Mavens, they gave us Sword Soul. I think they gave us something else in Magnificent Mavens as well. Was Sky Striker maybe? But just different scenarios like that. And then now you have like a whole. I would prefer to play with the Sword Souls all in Ultra Rare now over, have some Ultra, some Super, some Secret. Um, I would just prefer to do Ultra unless like there was ones that had like QCSRs or Starlights, and then I prefer those over even the matching because I mean, how can you say no to the luster? How can you say no to the personalization? I mean, if I'm personalizing, that's where I'm going. If a card has a QCS or a Starlight, if I'm personalizing, I'm going there. Like nothing beats those. Like I said, guys, these are TCG market watches. We cover a lot of different trading card games. Um, we've been riding high on Yu-Gi-Oh recently because we've been doing that trip down memory lane. I'm trying to think. There was something. I mean, it's hella brisk out here. I ain't even gonna lie. Like we've been resting on our laurels. I sound like somebody getting pulled over. We've been resting on our laurels. Like the past couple of days, it's been hella warm. December 15th, 14th, 13th, hella warm. But today it's not that. Today is the pictures that you see in storybooks with Santa. Still doing the market watch though. Gotta love it. Can't get enough. But what was I about to? We was about to divert our attention to a different TCG. I'm still on the first page of these, what, 3 sets that I'm looking at right now? Dual Set, Age of War, yeah, 3 sets. King Sarcophagus, a card that goes hand in hand with MSETI, hella value. Terraforming, it was better value than this. It was like $60. So was the Super Poly. That was like $60, but I think they're still good value for what they are coming out of their respective sets. Revolution Synchron, that's it. As the collector would say from nowhere, that is magnificent value. 55 listings as low as 62, market price 80, 84. You're getting a place out of this. I'm pretty sure Duelist Nexus. What are Duelist Nexus booster boxes going for? Are those $40? You're still like looking at $160. The estimated base price of a QCSR out of Duelist Nexus, but damn, Revolution is hella prime. There was like some card reveals too for like some Melodious. Like nobody is touching Melodious. Nobody is touching Melodious. Like we go. I'm not even ready to look at the Melodious buyouts. I'm pretty sure like M Cole and them guys have already covered it. But I know Melodious is up, and then the Trident Dragion. I think I was watching John's market watch yesterday, and he was going over Trident Dragion, and yeah, that just got a. And that's what I was talking about, guys. When I said like I've been watching the anime, and I see there was a episode of Zex I was watching, like episode 101 or something like that, and the Yuma was fighting somebody whose deck was based around number 44 Sky Pegasus. Like every cards that had not been printed in the TCG and probably not even in the OCG. But in this anime episode, that card had a deck completely based around it. And I'm like, they can do that with anything. And that just the Trident Dragion is a perfect example. Like they're let's take Trident Dragion and create an archetype after it. Let's create lore behind the Trident Dragion. They can do it with anything. So I mean, your guess is as good as anybody's, in terms of placing your bet, expecting a card that doesn't have a reprint or doesn't have any connections to any other wars throughout the what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't have any connection to just any other archetype, in the Yu-Gi-Oh lore. You can place your bet and you can win big. Whoever was holding Trident Dragons, they just won. And like I said, Konami could, whoever was holding Melodious, they just won. And Konami could do it to anything. So, like I said, just go for what. That's what instead of trying to like time something, just go for what you really like. Go for the lure windows. Go for the settings that you're really smitten with, and that you shout out to Eminem lose yourself in. Noble Arms Museum, 3 listings as low as 84.99. Look at that, Dark Arm Dragon QCSR, 19 listings as low as $94, market price 68.13. Long time coming. That was like $40 card, guys. I mean, you really should have picked it up then. It was like you could get like 4 for the price of what it would cost the pool one at that time when it was like 40, $50. Now it's like 2 for 1, which is still on the deal. But it's just appreciating towards, those original prints, because even with this printing, like we went back and looked at it probably like a month ago. The Dark Armed OT and Secret have not dropped at all. This card has not affected their value at all. Even though I would go with this way more, the Ghost Rare Nordis card has affected their value at all. That is just incredible staying power. But of course, guys, we can't be out here all day. Hopefully, I provide us value with this live stream market watch. Like Kakarot, send me your energy so we can get that space gate charged up for part 2. We're going to do a lot of energy though, because it's crisp out here. It's hella crisp. But with that, we're gonna be getting up out of here. Nimbus, are we in there? Are we in there? Are we in there?